Hey guys, just want to talk to you about a subject that is important to myself and the guys I work with on a regular basis. I'm Justin, I'm a paramedic in the southeastern Georgia area. And one of the things that we see on a daily basis is people having problems with blood pressure. It's something that's manageable either through dietary habits or medication or maybe a regular exercise. But I'm going to talk about a couple of things that are important about it. You can have high blood pressure, hypertension, and still feel just fine. That's because high blood pressure often does not cause signs of illness that can be seen or felt. But high blood pressure sometimes is called the silent killer. This is very common in older people and people with major health issues. If high blood pressure isn't controlled with lifestyle changes and medicine, it can lead to problems like stroke, heart disease, eye problems, kidney failure, and other health problems. High blood pressure can also cause shortness of breath during physical activity or exercise. Now, to give you an idea of what blood pressure is a force of blood pushing against the walls of the arteries. When the doctor measures your blood pressure, the results are given in two numbers. The first number, called systolic blood pressure, is the pressure caused by your heart contracting and pushing against blood. The second number, called diastolic pressure, is the pressure when your heart releases and fills with blood. Your blood pressure reading is normally given as a systolic blood pressure number over a diastolic blood pressure number, such as 138/72. Normal blood pressure for adults is defined as a systolic blood pressure of 120 and a diastolic blood pressure of 80. This is stated as 120/80. Now, to determine if you have high blood pressure, you need to speak to your doctor. A routine check of your blood pressure will help pick up any early rise of blood pressure. Even though you might feel fine, if there's an indication that your blood pressure is high at 2 or more checkups, the doctor may ask you to check your blood pressure at home and at different times of the day. If your pressure stays high, even when you're relaxed, a doctor may suggest exercise, a change in diet, but eventually medication. So some other considerations. Recent updates in your guidelines from the American Heart Association and the American College of Cardiology changed the definition of high blood pressure or hypertension for most people. High blood pressure is now generally defined as 130 or higher for the first number or 80 or higher over the second number. Previously it had been 140/90. However, there are important considerations for older adults in deciding whether to start treatment for high blood pressure, including other health conditions and overall fitness. If blood pressure is above 130/80, your doctor will evaluate your health and help you determine what treatment is needed to balance the risks and benefits of your particular situation. So, what if you have a high blood pressure number? For older people, often the first number, your systolic, is 130 or higher, but the second number, diastolic, is less than 80. In this case, this problem is called isolated systolic hypertension, which is due to age-related stiffening of the arteries. It is most common form of high blood pressure in older people and can lead to serious health problems, such as stroke, heart disease, eye problems, and kidney failure. In addition to shortness of breath during your light physical activity, lightheadedness upon standing too fast, and falls. Isolated systolic hypertension is treated in the same way regular blood pressure, but may require more than one type of blood pressure medication. If your doctor determines that your systolic blood pressure is above the normal level for your age, ask how you can lower it. Now, on the flip side, if your blood pressure is low, if your blood pressure is lower than 90/60, for example, you have too low a blood pressure or hypotension. You may feel lightheaded, weak, dizzy, or even faint once in a while. Low blood pressure can be caused by not drinking enough liquids. It is hot, it is the summer, stay hydrated. Blood loss, sometimes it gets out. Some medical conditions, and there's way too many reasons to identify how medications affect low blood pressure. Now, some high blood pressure risks that you can change. Anyone can get high blood pressure, but some people have a greater chance of having it because of things they can't change. These are age. You can't change how fast you age or how slow you age. You're just going to age, and it's going to affect you. Now, gender does affect some folks. Before the age of 55, men have a greater chance of having high blood pressure. So, I'm first on the list. Family history. My dad's got high blood pressure. Guess what? I've got a chance of getting it as well. So how can you control these blood pressure issues? High blood pressure is very common in older people as well as we age. Our vascular system changes. Arteries get stiffer, so blood pressure goes up. This is true even for people who have heart-healthy habits. The good news is that blood pressure can be controlled in most people. There are many lifestyle changes you can make to lower your high risk of high blood pressure. Keep healthy weight. Being overweight adds to your risk of high blood pressure. Ask your doctor if you need to lose weight. Exercise every day. Moderate exercise can lower your risk of high blood pressure. Some goals so you can set some goals so you can exercise safely and work your way up to exercising at least 30 minutes a day most days of the week. Myself, I try to run 3 to 4 miles almost every day. Check your doctor before starting an exercise plan if you have any health problems and are not being treated. You can find more information about that at Go for Life. Eat a healthy diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, and low-fat dairy products. That may help lower blood pressure. Cut down on the salt. As you get older, the body and the blood pressure become more sensitive to salt, so you may need to watch how much salt is in your diet. Most of the salt comes from processed foods. A low-salt diet such as the DASH diet might help lower your blood pressure. Talk with your doctor about eating less salt. Drink less alcohol. Drinking alcohol can affect the blood pressure. Men should not have more than 2 drinks a day, and women no more than 1 a day to lower their risk of high blood pressure. I think this goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. Don't smoke. Smoking increases your risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and many other health problems. If you smoke, quit. You are never too old to quit, and the health benefits of quitting can be seen at any age. And get a good night's rest. Tell your doctor if you've been told you snore or sound like you stop breathing for a moment when you sleep. This may be a sign or problem called sleep apnea. Treating sleep apnea and getting a good night's sleep can help lower your blood pressure. And manage your stress. There are many types of stress that are manageable. Take time, identify those manageable stressors, and mitigate them. If these lifestyle changes don't lower your blood pressure to a safe level, your doctor can also prescribe medication. You may try several kinds of combination medications before finding a plan that works best for you. Medicine can control your blood pressure, but it can't cure it. You will likely need to take medication for the rest of your life if you don't make lifestyle choices that can be modified. Thanks for talking to me, guys, and I hope you all have a great day.